World War II, known as one of the deadliest military conflicts in history, at least 60 million people killed and more than 16 million Americans served in the war. And today, only around 1 million of them still live. FIOS One's Nancy Ward, she tells us how some of those veterans made it all the way to Washington to see a memorial built in their honor.
The inaugural honor flight out of Westchester Airport that I had the privilege to go on is an all-volunteer, nonprofit organization that honors American veterans by transporting these heroes to Washington, D.C. to visit their memorials at no cost to them. Approximately every 3 minutes, a memory of World War II, its terrors, as well as its triumphs, disappear, including the passing of the greatest generation. Honoring these veterans is what makes time of the essence. They've waited 69 years for this mission. It was World War II that truly threatened our very existence as a nation. Every flight comes with stories of war, bravery, and honor.
We've got one mission. Our mission is to get our World War II veterans down to see their memorial. The one they served the United States military for, they fought, a lot of them died for. We're going to go down there, we're going to have a wonderful day. I think in the back of my mind how I'd love to have my father with me today, but he's here with spirit. My father and my uncles were all Depression kids, never asked for anything, went to World War II, gave it everything, and came back here and built America.
I'm kind of overwhelmed, but I've been overwhelmed right from the beginning of the day because it's been just, people show such appreciation that it's really quite remarkable that people, so many years after it's now, my hand is sore from shaking hands with so many people already. It's uplifting after all these years. You know, most of the time over all these years, veterans like myself, we really didn't talk very much about our experiences, even though some of them were very deep and disturbing. But of recent years, I guess, as there are fewer of us, maybe we're a little more forthcoming, and we're more willing to tell some of our experiences.
I mean, it was the most unbelievable events. My last mission was supposed to be the easiest one. The bridge at Remagen, there was a handful of men holding the bridge. It was the last bridge to get in, the only bridge to Germany. And the supplies were dwindling. So they divided our group into two sections, one supplying the British and one supplying the Americans. The British didn't capture their objective and the planes were shot down. We were flying at 50 feet above the ground. And the losses were unbelievable because it was supposed to be an easy mission where you just deliver the goods and you come back. A lot of planes were lost. Luck is with you. I think every guy in combat believes that you're born, God has given you your destiny.
I got out and I wanted nothing to do with the Army. I served 3 years overseas and I just don't like to talk about it, and I never did. It took them a long time to do it, but they finally did it.
I like the generations to respect the veterans, and when we were here, people would come up to us and say hello. When we were taking pictures, they seen one of us not in it, say, come on, we'll take the picture, you get in the picture.
Well, just keep remembering and talk about them, whether they came back alive or dead. They did a service.
This is my dad's picture, and he was in World War II, but unfortunately he passed away, and I know he would want to be here. He would love this. I'm going with them for my dad.
And one last surprise on their mission. Before Skype and email, there was mail call. A modern-day type of mail call on this flight, filled with family members, friends, even strangers, just giving their thanks. Because we all can't be heroes. Some of us have to stand on the curb and clap as they go by. This journey was truly an honor for me to witness, and it's something I'll never forget. To tell a story through a veteran's eyes isn't such an easy task. Their laughter, their tears, as well as their humor that they shared with me on that plane have touched my heart forever. So if you're interested in taking this journey, perhaps even becoming a guardian to assist these wonderful men and women of our country, or if you know of a veteran that would love to take this flight, please check out their website, hvhonorflight.com. For FiOS 1 News, I'm Nancy Ward.
Thank you, Nancy. It's a great organization, and if you have a chance, definitely go see that memorial down in D.C., as well as the other memorials for that matter. And if you ever get a chance to make it out to France, the most unbelievable parcel of land I've ever seen in my life is that cemetery overlooking, obviously in Saint Lô in France, and D-Day. And it's something that you'll never forget, preserved almost as it was all those many years ago. All right, when we come back, we will take a look at Veterans Day ceremonies from around the region and how one group saw to it that veterans in one community didn't go hungry today. Also, Navy reservist takes us on a major challenge. He takes on one in honor of servicewomen who lost their lives overseas. We'll be right back with that.